Turmoil in the colonies. Chapter 5 Summary. Section 1 The French and Indian War. In the 1740s, conflict broke out between the France, and Britain for control of the trade in the Ohio Valley. Native Americans took sides. At first, the French were winning the war, but in the end, Great Britain won the French and Indian War. The French signed the Treaty of Paris and lost all power. Section 2 Turmoil over taxation. In the 1760s, the British entered a new war. Native Americans, led by Pontiac, made war on the British. England won and made the Proclamation of 1763 to ensure no more hostilities with natives. Later on, Britain taxed the colonies, passing the Sugar Act, the Stamp Act. The colonies became angry. The British were confused because they made greater sacrifices. Petitions were written but were ignored. Colonists boycotted. The Townshend Acts were passed, and the right of assistance was passed. The colonists began protesting and insulting the British. The British troops fired their weapons upon the colonists. This day became known as the Boston Massacre. John Adams defended the soldiers, and they were free, but they did suffer the punishment of getting branded. The Quartering Act was passed by King George III later on. Section 3 From Protest to Revolution. In the 1770s, Parliament passed the Tea Act. The colonists threw the tea into the Boston Harbor. This was called the Boston Tea Party. Parliament struck back when King George passed the Intolerable Acts. The First Continental Congress decided to set up militias for each colony. At Lexington and Concord, British soldiers went to battle the Minutemen. The battles of Lexington and Concord were won by the Minutemen. The American Revolution had begun.